Pissed Rhino. Welcome to the Pissed Rhino Show. Today we're working on Trx4m. So far we've got the Mias brass links, we've got the I have no idea name Amazon brass transmission plate. I've suggested this before and I'll suggest it again. It's like 20 bucks, but it is heavy. It's exactly what you want for a transmission plate. We've got the hot racing transmission, and we've got the Furatech seater already in there. We've got Mias portals. We've got glow-backed drive shafts. I think that's what they're called. Something like that. Power Hobby shocks, and these are not shocks I would use. These are for the SCX24, but my son, this is his truck. He likes the double barrel. You get more suspension travel, which you do, and it's going to be pretty low, except the servo's going to hit, so I don't think there's any positives to using those shocks. So anyway, well, they're on there, and that's what it's going to be. The next steps are basically to do the base plate, to get some Velcro on the receiver and on the, we've got the Lizard Pro. So you got the Lizard Pro, which is tiny. You got his receiver. I mean, this is he's gonna have more room inside this thing than any of the ones I've ever had. Just because he's using micro components. My fingers are too big, and I'm not. So there's the micro receiver. And to be honest with you, I might return that and get a regular size receiver. I mean, I don't want to have to solder these onto the servos. We've done it before on our drift cars. This is what we ran on our drift cars. But since I got it from Amazon, I think I'm just gonna put it back in its package and ship it on down the road. It's too small, and like I said, I don't want to solder, so I'm not going to. The Furatech, it's got everything you need. I have a power adapter. He's running JST plug batteries. I know I have an extra one. I don't know if the Lizard Pro has the built-in Bluetooth or not. I actually have so this will be his battery connector. And I actually have a Bluetooth module that I think we might use, because I think it's the Lizard Ultimate. Lizard Ultimate has the Bluetooth built in. I don't think the Pro does. I think the Pro, you have to use that module. At least I did when I had my Pro, my very first Furatech. And there's the ESC or the receiver cable. that is where you keep everything. I've got this box of wires and I use this all the time. I've got a drawer full of screws, go up to even 60 millimeters. So I got the screws, I've got connectors, I've got pretty much, I got a room full of parts here. I mean, I got everything you need. Like you guys saw when I sold that Ripper kit, I mean, I had extra portals and motors and all kinds of stuff. So, but anyway, that's our ESC. Got to get it mounted in the vehicle. But the first thing we got to do, or at least I want it to be the first thing, we got to get these servos in there. Now, these servos, the way I'm going to say it is they're good enough. This is not what I would use, but if you're on a budget, you can get the servo, the horn, and the mount all for like 40 bucks, 40 something bucks. And if you have to buy the mount, that's 20 bucks right there. So you're basically getting the servo for like 25 bucks with a free servo horn, which usually cost around 10 bucks. So budget friendly, maybe a little. But I definitely would go NSDRC. But this is not my build, so it is what it is. I wouldn't use these shocks, I wouldn't use these servos, but this is his truck, so I think he just wants to be different for me, which is fine. I get that. It also comes with the brass mount, so don't need it for this because he's already got the mounts on there, but it's nice to have in your parts bag just in case. I've got 2 mounts, aluminum mounts. I'll try out one of these brass mounts. I might use the brass mounts for mine. I don't know. I'll have to see how they work. The last brass mounts I had stripped out and were junk. So you got to be careful with that. Keep all his little boxes together. He actually went out crawling yesterday, actually mudding, trail riding yesterday. He's got a Jeep Grand Cherokee that he takes rock crawling and mudding and all that stuff, you know. We are in Columbus, Indiana, so we're redneck country, so he's got to do redneck shit. So he went out with his big truck and he took his little trucks with him, and he's also got a Rift. He's got a Rift and then his Trx4m, which I'm not sure how far it got, but hope you had fun. I've been here building stuff, so I gotta get these servos mounted, get these. Let's check out these horns. I've heard the servo horns are pretty nice, but let's see. Uh, 25T aluminum. It's nothing special, but it's a nice little servo horn. Comes with all the screws you need to mount the servo and to mount the horn. Now, it does not come with the screw to attach the linkage, which that might be with the linkage. I'm not 100% for sure, but tons of trash. Good thing we recycle. I mean, I throw away a lot of plastic, cardboard. All right, so we got 2 servos to mount up. Where'd the other servo arm go? Did it even come out of the package? No, I threw it away. Look at that. Dumbass. There we go. Now we got it. So, mount the servos, mount the ESC. We're going to leave the receiver blank because I'm going to order, you know, something you can get your fingers on. And then, oh, we got to do the links, the linkage, put the linkage on. I think that's it for today. So that's his Trx4m. ESC, servos. He's gonna take my old wheels and tires. So I'm gonna get those cleaned up for him, get those. Body panels, those are simple to put on. So really the only thing it needs to be completely done is a good receiver. And it'll be ready to rock. So that thing is going great. Now, mine, there's my motor. Got the cedar. Got 2 of the aluminum mounts, which, like I said, maybe I'll try. Let's see what's different. I mean, I know the mount's different, but the accessory bag looks the same, except it's got a little wrench in there to put those little screws in. So the aluminum has the arms on it to hold the servo. The brass, you have to put the little side pieces on that hold the servo. And those are the screws that strip. So, you've got to be really careful with those. But hopefully, maybe we can get some to work. So, my motor, my servo mounts, obviously my servos, NSDRC RS100Ms. Got my receiver, got my transmission. Now the next thing that I'll be doing, there's one of my portals, and these are trail portals. I got to put the green diff covers on. I got my transmission plate. I got my ESC. So we got, plug this little guy in. ESC's ready. But first thing I'm going to do, put this together. This is the second portal, and you have to actually assemble the whole thing. Mias, they come assembled. Trill, you have to build your own. So, got to build my own there. I got my links, and then all my body parts, and still using trail shocks, and still using my GPM drive shaft. So. That's it. I should be able to build mine almost completely too. I think I got everything. So hopefully today, my wife has given me time today to play. She's got to clean the house. So I get to sit here and do some work. So hopefully I get my son's ripper completely done except for the receiver. And I hope I get mine almost done. The problem is, in between there, I'm waiting on a part for my Rift. And when that part shows up, I'll have to switch over to Rift to get it done. It's actually... So, I run the direct powered servos, and you have a splitter that you use to take power from the main battery to go to the servos. Well, those connections are too small, too short, and I'm having problems. You want to disconnect those because they'll drain your battery, I believe. I'm not 100% for sure, but I think that's how they work. So I ordered new connections that run the servos off of the balance plugs. Now, to me, that's a game changer for me, because that'll help me out on all of my builds, except for the rippers, of course. But all my big boy builds will use this type of connection. So that's where we're at on that. All right, so that's what I'm doing today. Maybe even tomorrow, but I'll post videos up when I get these to the point I want to get them to. Then I'm also going to get some video and pictures of the big SCX6 because it is gorgeous. I'm really satisfied with the body and everything. It just looks great to me. So I'll get pictures and video of that, and then from there, then we do the Red Cat. I still have to do the unboxing video for that. I might try and slip that in today, but I'm kind of wanting to focus on the Trx4ms today, so it'll show up sometime. I mean, it's the next project, so once I get these to a stopping point, I'll start on that, get some pictures, get some video, and that'll be all. Alright guys, well, I hope you're going to have as much fun of a weekend as I am. As you know, I love this stuff, so I'm pretty excited to just sit here and do my stuff. So have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please enter the giveaway, and I appreciate all of you. Thanks, guys.